Heavy rain and strong winds could disrupt road and rail travel ahead of the Christmas break in parts of the UK. The Met Office has issued amber warnings for rain for Wales, the east of England, southwest England and London and the southeast from early on Monday morning. Dozens of train companies expect services to be affected and the AA warned road disruption was likely. In London, Winter Wonderland in Hyde Park will be closed for the day. The attraction said it would shut because of the predicted high winds and extreme rain, before opening as planned on Tuesday. The Met Office amber warnings run from 7 o'clock GMT on Monday to 9 o'clock on Tuesday. Strong winds and heavy rain will be heading across the UK from the southwest from early on Monday morning, BBC weather forecaster Laura Gilchrist says, pushing northwards and eastwards through the day. At times there could be gusts of to 60 to 70 miles per hour likely around the exposed coasts, especially along the English Channel. She said there are expected to be strong winds of up to 90 miles per hour for the northwest of the country by Tuesday. Forecasters said the conditions would ease off for Christmas Day and Boxing Day before possibly returning on Friday. BBC weather presenter Chris Fawkes said 20 to 40 millimeters of rainfall is expected in Wales, the Midlands and the southern counties of England. He said Monday's rain could cause localized flooding where the ground is already saturated. The Environment Agency said there was a medium risk of flooding on Monday in southern areas, including Hampshire, Kent, West Sussex, Surrey, the southwest and Greater London. Several flood warnings and alerts, which are updated every 15 minutes, are currently in place across England and Wales. The agency's Director of Operations, David Jordan, warned people not to try to drive through floodwater. Tragically, people died because they've taken risks and attempted to drive through floodwater just to save a few minutes. If there is widespread flooding in your area, then don't travel, and if a road is closed, then turn around and make a detour. The Scottish Environment Protection Agency has issued several flood warnings for Tayside, as well as alerts for other areas. Stay away. Many train companies have said they expect services to be affected by the weather. Speed restrictions will be imposed on some routes to try to reduce the risks from trees and other debris that may fall onto the tracks, Network Rail said. Because of the expected disruption, many train operators have advised customers with tickets for Monday afternoon to travel earlier. Passengers are advised to check the National Rail Inquiry's website or speak to their train company. The AA said Monday was likely to be one of the busiest days on the road ahead of Christmas, with key motorways and day roads busier than usual. Driving conditions in places are going to pretty horrible tomorrow, Monday, with reduced visibility and standing water causing problems, it said. The Highways Agency, which manages major roads in England, is advising drivers of vehicles vulnerable to high winds to avoid certain roads if possible. It said gusts of up to 60 miles per hour were likely south of the M4 to Suffolk, with 70 miles per hour gusts likely on routes close to the coast. Its head of on-road services, John McTaggart, said, road users are urged to check traffic and weather conditions before setting out on journeys, and to heed any advice such as speed restrictions. Be aware of sudden gusts of wind, and give high-sided vehicles, caravans, motorbikes and bicycles plenty of space. The agency said it may need to close certain bridges in the event of persistent high winds. While there are currently no planned flight delays, Heathrow and Stansted have advised passengers to check with their airline before traveling to the airports on Monday. Staff at Gatwick Airport said that although they were expecting some adverse weather, they did not expect it to cause any problems. On Sunday, 40 firefighters were called to Jedburgh in the Scottish borders after a flash flood swept through the town, and gale force winds damaged ancient woodland in Gwynedd.